Ganeske, accompanied here by Victor Quinones, the evil manager from Puerto Rico, finally got what he wanted. After tearing away at FMW wrestlers in the dressing room, after knocking on the doors of the FMW offices repeatedly, he finally got what he wanted, a singles match against his former best friend, now enemy, Hayabusa. And to up the ante, this is a hair versus mask match, which means if Hayabusa wins, he gets to cut off the hair of Mr. Ganeske. But if Ganeske wins, he gets to tear off the mask of Hayabusa.
And despite all that, John, you bring up some great points, but just think of what's going through Hayabusa's mind at this moment as he walks to the ring. This is probably the most important match of his entire career. His thoughts are scattered. His emotions are at an all-time peak. He has to fight. His greatest friend has turned into his greatest rival.
But at the same time, Hayabusa wants to uphold the honor of FMW. So you're right, there are mixed emotions going on behind the mask of Hayabusa as Ganeske wastes no time with that clothesline. Clothesline by Ganeske. I mean, even before the bell rung, Ganeske wants to finish this off, and he wants to tear off the mask of Hayabusa. Oh! Hayabusa being very resilient, he knows his way around the ring inside and out with that move off the ring apron.
Well, Ganeske knows that it's the only way that he can get at Hayabusa right away is to take it to him right off the bat. Whoa!
Somersault splash by Hayabusa, showing that high-flying ability he perfected in Mexico and Japan.
Unbelievable. Just one of many high-flying moves that we're going to see in this match with Hayabusa, the man they call the Flying Assassin, the Falcon.
Ganeske doesn't believe it. Hayabusa came back like that using his high-flying arsenal. Ganeske is really got to up the ante in order to take that mask off of Hayabusa. And right now we have Ganeske attempting.
Nope, didn't work. Trying to suplex him to the outside. Didn't quite work.
Oh! And remember, Victor is at ringside accompanying Mr. Ganeske, so it's kind of like a 2-on-1 advantage over Hayabusa. Side headlock applied by Ganeske. Whip into the ropes. Shoulder tackle by Ganeske, but a kip up by Hayabusa. Drop kick, flying drop kick by Hayabusa.
Now look at this here. Look at the power he gets on this drop kick. Wow, right in the mush of Ganeske. Unbelievable drop kick there by Hayabusa.
Always lots of grace in the movements of the high flyer Hayabusa. Body slam. Leg drop.
Ooh.
Leg drop by Hayabusa, and he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 2 count.
Oh, I don't think Hayabusa even thought that was going to get a cover there. He's got to work this man down. He's got to work him down to the bone to get a victory over this man.
Oh, kick to the back of the head of Ganeske by Hayabusa. Clothesline! Clothesline by Ganeske.
And it certainly looks like Hayabusa is taking the majority of the punishment in this match so far.
Hayabusa attempting a suplex on Ganeske, it looks like, or is Ganeske attempting a suplex on Hayabusa?
They're both attempting to take out each other, John. Where have you been?
Whoa! Hayabusa suplexes Ganeske.
Unbelievable. To the outside, a suplex off the apron. Whoa!
Moonsault on chairs. That is FMW style. Whenever you see more than one chair on an opponent, followed by a high-flying move, that is FMW style.
There's no doubt about it, man. If you see chairs, if you see that kind of brutality, you know you're watching FMW.
Oh, plancha, or rather a senton. One of those lucha libre moves, a senton by Hayabusa.
Come on, John, I know you're excited. It's a great match and everything. That's a senton, and you know it.
Yeah, oh, well, when you're caught up in the action like this, you know, sometimes it's hard to stay in control. But right now, whoa! Wait, Hayabusa was in control, but Victor used his sneaky tactics.
Well, it only makes sense that Victor Quinones heads up the heel team here. He is actually the foreign booker for FMW, so it made perfect sense for him to be behind Funk Masters of Wrestling.
That's right, Funk Masters of Wrestling. It's a turncoat faction against the real FMW Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling.
And look at this, double team here now. Oh! And Ganeske hits his own manager there with the clothesline.
It was a 2-on-1 advantage, but right now, a suplex by Hayabusa shows that Hayabusa's in control.
And look at that bridge, unbelievable bridge by Hayabusa on that suplex.
Right now,
he's going, what's this?
He's going for an Asai moonsault. Asai moonsault. Oh, but Ganeske Knew that it was coming. See, these two know each other so well.
You're so right, John. They've been friends since childhood. They know each other's moves. They can actually predict what the other guy is going to do.
And it's hard to, it must be hard going into this match when you know the other guy knows your own playbook.
Ganosuke's got a foreign object now. He's got something. He's got a stick there. Ooh, jabs that pointed stick right into the gut of Hayabusa.
Again, no holds barred. Ganeske is the kind of sneaky rule breaker who'll do whatever it takes to rip off the mask of Hayabusa.
And that is right. Unbelievable action here in FMW. It's no holds barred. You can bring anything into the ring in these matches.
That's right. Normally, it would be a disqualification in any normal match, but in this match, the referee and the fans want to see a clear-cut winner. Hair versus mask.
Yes, if you've noticed, John, the word normal is not in the FMW dictionary.
Absolutely not. Hardcore wrestling at its most hardcore. This is not Monday night. I mean, you'll see stuff here that you've never seen anywhere else.
That is for sure. And this has got to be tough on Hayabusa, that's for sure, because he's already got these unwrenching emotions in his gut. Now, Ganeske is actually giving him all these shots to the stomach. Hayabusa is in big trouble at this point.
But Hayabusa always has the fans on his side. He's the fan favorite in this match, no doubt. And I think Hayabusa will gain some strength from the fans. Oh! Spinning kick by Hayabusa. Hayabusa on the comeback trail.
Well, you bring up a good point about the fans, John, but you have to remember the fans can only do so much. It's up to Hayabusa himself.
Fisherman bomb. The fisherman by Hayabusa, and Hayabusa goes on top of the Falcon's nest for the Firebird splash. The Firebird splash. The Firebird splash. Oh, 2 count.
That is unbelievable. 450 degrees in the air. Take a look at this, John.
Yes,
look at that.
This is the 450 that Hayabusa calls the Firebird splash. Oh.
Unbelievable action in this match.
The Falcon Arrow. That's the Falcon Arrow. A finisher. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count.
And you bring up a good point there. In Japan, so many of the wrestlers have more than one finisher. Not like here in North America. When you see a certain finisher, you know the match is done. Hayabusa, he has tons of them. You never know which one is going to be the one to polish off his opponent.
Well, right now it looks like Hayabusa is trying to polish off Ganeske, but Ganeske cuts that short as Hayabusa was going for another high-flying finisher. Right now, both of these men are down. The referee makes the count. Which one is going to come to his feet first? Ganeske in control now, picks up Hayabusa. Looks like it's going to be a power bomb. Power bomb by Ganeske, but Ganeske seems to be out of it as well.
Well, you have to remember, Ganeske has that history of the bad knees, right? And it's really tough for him to pull off power moves like that on a consistent basis. He might even do himself more damage than he does Hayabusa. It looks like he's going to try another suplex.
Ganeske in control. Hey, wait! That was a variation of that was a variation of the Falcon Arrow. That's one of Hayabusa's finishers. That was a slap in the face of Hayabusa from Ganeske.
That is so true. That is the ultimate insult, taking your opponent's finishing move and using it against him.
Ganeske is really trying to rub it into the face of Hayabusa and all of Hayabusa's fans. Frankensteiner by Hayabusa. Goes for the cover.
Unbelievable. Check this out. Look at that aerial tactic. Wow, just whips him over like nothing.
Some people call that a Hurricane Rana. Some call it a Frankensteiner. All call that spectacular.
Exactly.
And Hayabusa goes for a power bomb.
He's going up. We're going to see more of that high-flying action here. Which one is it going to be this time?
He's on the Falcon's nest right now where he's at home. Oh, he attempted a Phoenix splash, but nobody home.
Ganeske rolling out of the way on that one, and he once again has the advantage.
Ganeske knew that was coming. He knows his former best friend so well. Oh, good suplex there by Ganeske.
Did you see that German suplex? Hayabusa landed right on his head.
This could be it. 1, 2. Oh,
no. Hayabusa's got a lot more left in him than that.
Victor watching very intently at ringside, wanting Ganeske to win this one.
Hey, not only Victor watching intently at ringside, but all the FMW wrestlers are out there on this one, man. They all want to see Hayabusa get his revenge.
Oh, suplex into a bridge. Nicely done. 1, 2,
And Hayabusa reaching for the ropes, reaching for that help.
Victor looked a little bit disgusted at ringside. I think he thought this one was over, but Hayabusa is down, but he's not out. He still has some fight left in him.
And look at this. Look at Ganeske taunting the crowd, how he's going to get rid of Hayabusa. He's going to do him in for good.
And the fans don't like what Ganeske has to say. Oh, clothesline to the back of the head of Ganeske from Hayabusa. Hayabusa picks up his former best friend for the Falcon Arrow. The Falcon Arrow. The Falcon Arrow.
1, 2, 3. Yes,
that's it.
That's it. Hayabusa defeats Ganeske. Unbelievable match. He has finally got his revenge. Wow. Unbelievable.
Ganeske, ここにいるみんなも来てくれ。Ganeske、お前の髪の毛なんかいらねえよ。お前が甘いって言われてもいい。俺は自分で信じた道を進んでいきたい。だからGaneske、一緒にみんなに頭下げてもう一回やり直してくれ。Ganeske、頼む。分かってくれよ。俺がお前にできる、お前にしてやる最後のことなんだよ。分かってくれ。
It looks like Ganeske has mixed emotions now.
Well, I can't believe what Hayabusa has said. He said he won't cut his hair off. He'll let him come back to the promotion.
I think Hayabusa wants to bury the hatchet. He wants to start from scratch. He wants to renew his friendship with Ganeske.
Oh!
Again.
Ganeske attacks him right out of the blue. Once again, this rivalry will continue. There's no way. I just don't see it happening, John. These guys will never be friends again.
Ganeske showing his true colors with that powerbomb. This match is over.
Once again, Hayabusa's love for his friend. Look at this!
Wait! Hey!
Wow!
Wait, Ganeske has no right taking off that mask. He did not win this hair versus mask match. Ganeske was supposed to have his hair cut off because Hayabusa won this match. So now it looks like Ganeske is going to declare this a victory just because he took off Hayabusa's mask.
Whoa! And now he's got out the alcohol in the fire. Oh my God! Are we going to see?
No.
Uh-oh! Whoa! He's pouring it all over Hayabusa. He's going to set Hayabusa on fire. This is insane. He's already got the mask. He's already beaten the man. And look at that! Victor Quinones giving him the fire. I don't believe this. It's insane.
Oh, good.
Oh! Thank goodness.
There's Jinsei Shinzaki saving the day for Hayabusa and for FMW.
Oh, that was so close. I thought Hayabusa was going up in a ball of flame on that one.
Hayabusa needs all the support he can get right now against the evil forces of Ganeske and Victor. And Flying Kid Ichihara, all these renegades who turned their backs on FMW.